Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Dear viewers, I am Dr. Noshin Afshan and you are watching Dr. Noshin Afshan YouTube. I hope that all of you would be fine and I am thankful to you for watching this video. To watch more videos, please subscribe my channel and press bell icon. So our today's lecture is about common names given to the heterocycles, in which we will discuss some of the common heterocycles with their common names. Since the heterocycles are named according to Hans-Widman nomenclature, as has been discussed in the previous video lectures, but there are some common heterocycles that are named non-systematically. So let's see those heterocycles that are known with their common names. For example, the 5-membered oxygen-containing unsaturated heterocycle has been given the name furan, and the 5-membered unsaturated heterocycle containing sulfur is named as thiophene. And the nitrogen or NH containing 5-membered heterocycle with the unsaturated character is called as pyrrole. And the 6-membered aromatic ring containing nitrogen is called as pyridine. And similarly, when we see the fused ring systems, then they are also given some common names. For example, this heterocycle is called as quinoline, and but if the nitrogen is here, this nitrogen is given number 1, and if this nitrogen comes to this position like this one, here, then its name would become isoquinoline. That is isoquinoline. And if we give the numbering to these heterocycles, then they follow the numbering system of the fused ring systems, according to which this position that is just near to the fused position is always given number 1. So here either this position is occupied with the heteroatom or not, it doesn't matter. So if this position is occupied by the heteroatom or not, it would be given number 1. This would be number 2, 3, 4, and the fused positions would not be given number 5 or so on. Rather, next to that fused position would be given next number. So here that is 5, 6, 7 and 8. Now this fused position would be given number with respect to this previous one, that is 4 prime, and this position would be given number with respect to this previous one, that is number 8, so it would be 8 prime. So these fused positions are indicated by some different numbers or putting some symbols that follow up the number that is given to the adjacent atom at the previous position with respect to this fused position. And similarly, in this case, it would be same like this, 4, then 5, and here it would be 4 prime, 6, 7, 8, and here it would be 8 prime. And if the benzene ring is fused, for example here, then still this nitrogen would be given number 1, here it would be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and this position would be given number 3 prime because this is the fused side, and this would be given number 7 to 7 prime. So let's come back to the common names of these heterocycles. This was the isoquinoline if the nitrogen is at position number 2. So if the heterocycle contains more than one heteroatoms, then for example let's talk about the nitrogen containing heterocycle. Here it is the nitrogen containing heterocycle with the 2 nitrogens at the adjacent positions, right, at the position number 1 and 2. Then it would be follow up with this numbering system. Then if the nitrogens are at the position 1 and 2, then name of this compound would be pyridazine, and this pyridazine is the common name of this compound. And if the second nitrogen is at position number 3 like this, here still the number would be given to one heteroatom, and then we will move towards the other one that is closer to this position. So here the nitrogens are present at number 1 and 3, so the common name of this compound would be pyrimidine. And if the nitrogens are at 1 and 4 positions, then name of this compound, or at 1 and 4 position, nitrogens are at 1 and 4 position, then the name of this compound would be pyrazine. So let's see some examples that contain 2 different heterocycles. For example, here so name of this compound is pyrazole. And here the nitrogens are present at 1 and 2 position. But if the nitrogens are present at 1 and 3 position in this 5-membered unsaturated system, then the number would always be given, number 1 position would always be given to that heteroatom that is saturated one. Here it is the saturated one, so it is given number 1, and here it is the saturated one, so it is given number 1. So its name would be imidazole. And if the heterocycle contains nitrogen and oxygen as the heteroatoms, then the name of this heterocycle would be oxa for oxygen and azole for nitrogen containing ring, that would be oxazole. And if this nitrogen is at 1 and at 3 position with respect to this oxygen, like this one, so its name would become isooxazole. That would be isooxazole. So similarly, if here there is a sulfur, then its name would become isothiazole. Or it is also called as 1,3-thiazole. But still it is also sometimes considered as the common name specifying the position. and if here it is the sulfur, then its name would become thiazole. That would be this one, that is thiazole, or with respect to its positions it would be 1,2-thiazole. So thank you very much for watching the videos. Please subscribe my channel and press bell icon. Allah Hafiz.